Guys, today I'm going to react to The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 5, and its title is Untitled. I'm not quite sure what to make of that, but we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. What?
Welcome back, my candy hearts and paper flowers.
Oh, an off-screen adventure. Somewhere wet.
Sure could have gone better, but I'm sure the next adventure will be less, wet.
Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my eggs before they hatch?
Although interesting, yeah, Zooble did stay out of the venture, like usual.
Looks like that oh-so-positive Ragatha charm is starting to wear off, huh?
Is Caine gonna try to get Zooble again?
Oh, Zooble, you mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces. Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
But never acknowledged.
That's it. Everybody besides
Just tell him to
Zooble,
forget
get
again and
over
he'll
here.
forget.
Everyone, I want
Oh.
to pitch to you some future adventure ideas.
What about the
And
suggestion
I'm going to
box?
ask you to give me your honest opinions on them.
I was gonna sleep.
All right, so I've got an adventure where you all tour my amazing magic chocolate factory and get killed off one by one from OSHA violations. One where a sentient cardiovascular system goes to war against the United States military, and one where you have to survive in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland with a telepathic talking dog who's mean to you the whole time. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I don't think that's...
Dark?
I can't tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens.
Well-
Where's the intrigue, the stakes?
Not to mention the sex appeal.
What are you
Did
talking about?
Bubbles? Texture change. They look nice.
Suggestion box again. I honestly didn't hate the last one we did with it.
You didn't hate it?
It was kind
Yeah.
of refreshing doing something grounded in reality.
Yeah, I really didn't mind that one either.
What about the rest of you?
I very much did not enjoy that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think the rest of them liked it at all. They did not have a good time.
We
And I'm
never
going
say.
to kill Ragatha.
Well, how am I gonna please everybody if you all like different things?
Maybe
Imagine that's the subtle foreshadowing for the episode. Because in every episode, at the very beginning, there's somebody utters something, and it's so important later on.
Other intelligent AIs to run for a prolonged period of time.
Disgusting.
Am I not supposed to be hearing you?
Zippy!
What did you even zip up? I don't have.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, how about this? We'll do a lightning round, going through all the suggestions in the suggestion box in rapid succession. And if you don't like one, you can all vote to skip it.
What if they just skip everything?
Now?
That's right.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't they just get off of an adventure?
Cause here we go!
We just
I was
finished
gonna
an adventure.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically they don't need to sleep, so it doesn't matter.
Oh wait, I know what this is.
Oh, I swear to God, if this is one of your suggestions.
Poacher's
Hi,
Paradise.
everyone.
Oh
In
no.
today's episode of Poach Everything, I'm going to be hunting
He
the
just wanted a
critically
gun.
endangered red ribbon rhinoceros.
Oh, that's oh
Just like
no.
Mom used to make.
What? Why is he on all fours? What a freak.
Delicious meat. One down, 4 to go.
All right, I'm calling a vote. Let's skip this one, and also make Jax a vegan for the rest of the day.
You can't do that. What do you mean?
Majority
you can't do that?
votes.
Sorry, Jax, democracy has
Oh yeah, majority.
Democracy sucks.
Wait, what?
Oh
Why
nice.
I thought a position of power suited you.
Oh my God, are these all gonna be Jax's ideas?
Well, you know what? Jax probably might have stuffed the box with the most suggestions out of everyone.
It looks like there are some new developments in the ongoing.
I can imagine
in
somebody being
Australia,
bored
New
and just
Zealand,
shoving a bunch of suggestions in the box to pass time.
What do you think?
Well, how do you know what to do? What?
Didn't you get the brief?
I am just being here.
You're doing great, Pomni.
Come down here for a sec.
Oh, he's in the
People
dark.
got briefs on our characters. I'm your assistant.
Is that a baby head?
Do they usually get briefs?
Figured we were all on the same page here, but if not, you're gonna have to tap into those.
I wonder if
golden
most adventurers they get briefs.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to
Oh, never mind.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate it.
I'm not Jax.
Oi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release all the world's deadliest spiders into... Did I pick a bad time?
His acting is phenomenal. It's hard to believe he's vegan.
Why wouldn't the president have a bomb squad?
Don't worry, President Pomni.
Oh, no.
You can do this.
There's centipedes in there, too.
Just be sure you know what you're doing.
Okay, well, which wire do I
Did
cut?
he put the centipedes in
You
there?
stay out of this.
Like he did in Ragatha's room in
Arrested
episode
for
1?
Something.
Hey, I'm on your side here.
You're literally not.
Come on, just pick your favorite color.
Like the red one?
I'd personally go with blue. Blue's my favorite color, it being closest to black and all.
I would also
Black
do.
be your favorite color then?
Well, no, there's no black wire.
Hi, I'm a
Oh, no.
extremist, and I don't know what New Zealanders threaten people with.
Oh. It just exploded. Yeah, I really do. Ooh. I really do love Bubbles' new textures.
Always on my mind, so she can meet me.
Oh. Just a complete style change.
What is this? I don't like this.
Can it? At least we finally have one that's by someone else.
Yeah, there's nothing more fun than being back in school.
Just give it a chance, Jax. Jeez.
Who made
There's
this
nothing wrong
one?
with your suggestion.
Oh, okay. Right, because
Can you
she
look
wanted
at
to
this
be a
one?
manga
First
artist.
She draws anime. Now she practices
Yeah.
all
So,
the
of
time.
course,
must be
she
one of
would do
them,
that. Weeps.
Losers.
Oh, yeah.
Out of a moving truck.
All right, class. Today, we're gonna learn the popular foreign language known as English.
This is boring. I vote we skip it.
Shut up. We're not skipping it.
Slice of life animes are the worst ones. It's embarrassing. I mean, I guess it's not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
That's fine. Let's skip this one.
Jax was like, I will reveal the Ragatha-inspired anime figure.
Are we just chilling for this one? Can I finally relax?
I'm sure, like, a
I
meteor
guess
will
so,
come
but
crashing down.
I prefer a little bite to my adventures.
Then why don't you help yourself to a sandwich?
Sandwich.
Thanks.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
They've been happy many times.
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she think hanging out with Zooble is gonna magically fix that?
Maybe. She just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm mean to her, though.
I didn't think you cared about what other people like.
I just... No, yeah, you're right. I don't.
Do you have any actual friends? Not anymore.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, no. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about that. That wasn't meant to be. Hey.
Ragatha's like, they all obstructed.
All the way over there.
Now no one can stand him, but she won't be mean enough
What's that about?
to say the truth.
Who cares? Doesn't she get on your nerves sometimes?
I mean, she's nice to everyone.
I don't know. I think she tries way too hard. Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning.
And if you never say it at all,
Trying
they
to take
won't think it's
advantage of you,
real.
you know? I don't know.
But also, I can understand that
Also, she's
mindset.
dumb and she looks weird.
Think we all look weird.
Excuse you. This is what peak male performance looks like. My ears and tail are kind of the pinnacle of masculinity.
He
You
looks like a
have tail?
freak.
What are you talking about? Yes, I do. It's what the...
Why doesn't he have a tail?
How long have I not had my tail?
I have never seen you with a tail.
When would that have even...
Whose suggestion was this one? Oh, it's the moon.
Do, don't they?
I think after this, maybe we could.
Wait a minute! That's a bad thing!
to Daddy Bubble, how bad thing?
I think that. Don't say that. I think
I was about to
they're
say, maybe
enjoying the
no.
Suggestion box adventures more than the me adventures. What should I do?
You should die. You should throw a King Beach party.
Why do you swear now? Ugh, forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
Oh, I'm sure that's something to scrub through. Okay. Okay. Nice. I'm jamming. Okay. Oh, I love that. With the white outlines. Oh, that's like the saturation. It's like Amazing Digital Circus wasn't bright enough. Let's just crank it up to 1,000. Oh.
Caine, what are we doing right now?
Oh.
We're intermission.
The X'd out frog face?
Why? Hello?
And now back to the
Interesting.
show.
Oh, a Noir.
Give me a whiskey sour.
Oh, everyone having like loose.
What? I hate
He's
this.
still
How is
vegan.
this even possible? I
The
thought Caine
loose
couldn't-
tie and stuff.
Could have made it way worse for you.
Well, I'm calling a vote to turn Zooble into a slug.
Oh.
Everyone voted against that.
Oh, it's nice seeing Caine with them.
Woo! It's raining like the Dickens out there.
Hey guys,
Ragatha in a dress.
I'll have a cosmopolitan.
Give me a corncob blitz.
I really love that they're in black and white for the Noir, but all of the lights are colored.
You know your way around alcohol, huh?
Yeah, this was one of my suggestions.
Oh.
Briefly. I like
Nice.
mixing drinks.
That sounds fitting for you.
Why?
I know there's an implication there, but I can't be f***ed to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm like,
Pomni,
what does that
do
mean?
You ever have any jobs? Or are you too young for that?
I'm 25 years old. And yeah, I was an accountant for a supermarket chain.
A supermarket? How'd you end up here?
Well, I sometimes got bored of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd seek out mild thrills, like exploring abandoned buildings, you know, and posting videos of it online.
Ah.
Oh, as would say a
Not
vlogger.
really. Nobody watched them. It was just something I did for me.
I sometimes did that. I wouldn't record it, though. Here's your Cosmo.
Thanks.
Oh, it's in color.
You
All
know
the drinks
about
are.
That, wouldn't you? What's your story then?
Ah, I thought you'd never ask. Well, after
Is
my
he about?
lunch,
Yeah, I was about to say. Is he
me and
about
my
to say
junkie
something that
started
actually
the first
happened?
class I used to teach
Yeah, I
started-
figured. How about you, Gangle?
Hey, I wasn't done.
If you're gonna make shit up, at least be creative about
Yeah, I
it.
was supposed to say.
Know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
I worked in fast food.
You've done more than that. What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out.
Hmm.
I didn't really pursue art much after that.
Hey, I'm always down to make art together if you want.
Oh.
I didn't know you were an artist too, Zooble.
Yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a couple years.
A bartender.
Yeah, I was about to
and a
say.
tattoo artist. You're killing me here, Zuby.
What do you mean when you say that? Do you have, like, an actual point, or are you just talking?
I'm just having fun.
Dude, Jax just sometimes
Fun.
talks.
Fun isn't the thing I hate.
I guess I'll go now. Oh, geez, where to start? I was born into a fairly wealthy family.
That was kind of obvious from
We
last
raised
episode.
horses and chickens
She
and my
talks about
mother-
like horse lessons, and she started talking about a lot of stuff.
A lot. I worked in real estate for a bit until I ended up here. I'm sure she doesn't miss me. I certainly don't miss the yelling, and the braiding, and guilt tripping, and the yeah, just kind of a farm girl. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
And no point in asking Kinger, because there's no way he remembers anything.
Never better.
Yay!
You guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what? Oh.
Those were some looks. Oh,
What?
That's disappearing guy.
Oh.
That's just what he does.
okay. As long as it's intentional.
From a previous adventure?
Yeah, God, Pomni, you didn't know that?
I'm ignoring you.
By the way, Pomni, sorry about the whole president thing. I just thought it'd be funny.
Are you apologizing? What's happening?
Just ignore him.
Yeah, I was like, that was so long ago.
Apology accepted, I guess.
Wow, the first steps of a budding friendship, right, Ragatha?
Hey, Pomni. Remember when Kaufmo smashed me against the walls and I got all jumbled up? Oh,
Yeah?
I considered that was pretty funny, right?
No.
No?
That was pretty
Not
awful.
really.
Oh, yeah, no. Sorry. That was probably pretty traumatic for you.
Ooh,
And
remember
you
when
as
we got high
well.
at McDonald's and told Gangle to kill herself? Oh, that was funny.
What? I did not say that.
Oh,
think-
kinda.
No, of course
But
you
not
didn't.
really. But kinda.
Still so sorry about that, Gangle. I would never have said anything like that if I didn't
Aw.
get that stupid sauce in my eye.
Jeez, Raggy, just let yourself be mean sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah, constantly tormenting Gangle's really funny, Jack.
It's so
Guys, let's
funny.
take this place
So
way too seriously.
hilarious.
What is this?
Corn.
Why'd you do that? Can you get that thing away from me?
Are you afraid of corn?
No. Who's afraid of corn?
On board! Let's go to the next adventure!
What? You're not even a part of.
I liked when Caine was at the bar for 2
It's softball,
seconds.
ladies and gentlemen.
That was my favorite part.
We're doing this now?
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble? We've got the Big Tops playing against the evil Big Tops.
Oh.
I'm evil Pomni.
I'm evil Ragatha.
Oh, she does the oh, laugh.
Hi, guys. I'm Evil Jax.
They're all evil, but
I'm Zooble.
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't I
Oh.
get an evil clone?
But first, let's welcome our special guest here to sing.
I would
the
say there'd be a
American
joke about
national
Gangle
anthem.
being evil already, but the Jax one shows that it just becomes nice.
Oh, say.
Oh. Just like usual, I guess. Oh. Why?
All right, team.
Why
I
would they
may
put
not
something
know
she's
what's
afraid
going
of there?
on
Why was...
or who
Okay,
is
so if
going
Jax is
on,
afraid of corn, why
when
was
is
corn
going
there?
on,
And if she's
or
afraid of
why is
centipedes,
going
why was a
on,
centipede
but I
there?
do know where is going on.
I guess it goes
And
back
it's
to
out on that field.
Caine
So
saying,
let's go
"Oh
break
no,
some tailbones,
they're
team.
having fun."
Hey, guys. I hope we all have a fun game. no
God,
matter
that's
who
so
wins that game.
cursed. That's probably the
Let's kill
worst.
that guy.
Honestly, yeah, just go for it.
Oh, stupid Gatha. I hope you're ready to get completely annihilated.
Ooh.
Hopes you and you're going to die someday.
Ooh.
You can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
Huh? Check this out. You're out, dumb.
Damn it.
Ha! Get owned!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, she's cool. Wait, what's that? What the
Wait.
heck? Who did this? You!
Oh, they just put him in a maid dress. Although, funnily enough,
You're
Pomni
on
said
back.
no.
I don't wanna. Why look? Why this though?
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just having fun. Yeah.
I don't want to wear this.
I have never seen you this upset about something.
Maybe we should do this more
I'm gonna
often.
kill you when this is over.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Let's see what you're made of.
Shut up! Don't worry. I think you look good. I don't want to hear that. I want you dead.
Still fair. Oh.
Well, guess there's no more ball. We're done.
Wait, I got this.
Oh, gross.
What? Hey!
Sorry, Zooble. Zooble. It's just the perfect regulation softball size. We're not playing baseball here.
Ah,
I'm not doing this anymore.
I do like his eyeliner.
Jax, what about
The fact that it's
where is going
very
on?
obviously different from his usual.
Can't believe I hit it right to her. I'm supposed to be better than that. Sorry. I should be a better sport.
Not to, like, agree with Jax or anything, but there's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions. That's pretty normal.
I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk or anything.
I think we all need to be a jerk sometimes.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yes.
We need a ball here.
It's good to be a jerk sometimes, but
Jax, we have a ball.
there's a
now.
correct
What are
way
you
to be a
doing?
jerk, if that makes sense.
Whoops, I missed.
Oh no.
Oh
Whoops.
darn, I'm out.
Oh no.
Having fun?
Oh, you know it. Oh look, Gangle's up to
You know,
bat.
funnily
What do you
enough,
think
I
of that?
have
Would you
liked
stop trying to
Pomni
force
and
her to act
Jax'
like you?
Oh yeah, I should force her to be happy
relationship.
all the time instead, right?
Like,
It's better than turning her into
because
some
I'm
insensitive
thinking of
jerk
how
who
to.
deflects
It's not a
everything.
friendship.
I
It's
can
like a.
speak for myself, guys.
Hey, I ain't forcing anything on you.
And then you just act like you never do anything wrong, and
Mm.
everybody loves you, when in reality, you just f everything up for everyone else.
Okay, let's, like, calm down a bit.
What? You're the one who said it's fine to be a jerk sometimes. I'm sorry, Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
No, that's
It's
fine.
Fine.
No apologies for me?
No.
This is so sad.
I'm sorry, Jax, for bringing up that thing earlier.
Yep.
So,
What's
You wanna
that about? Wanna
that?
talk about it?
Maid outfit, what do you think?
No, not right now.
So, how's the game going?
Great! Gangle hit a home run!
Dude, Jax with corn is like a cat with, what is it, a cucumber, a pickle, whatever that thing is, that makes him go.
Can you give me my eye back? Joke's on you. I've already forgotten what you're talking about.
Wowee! Another home run!
God damn it!
What? Okay.
Nice going, Zooble!
Woo!
Alright, Pomni, you're up.
hey, Ragatha. You want to bat for me instead?
I guess I could, if you really don't want to.
Think of it as a second chance to show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second chance and take all your anger out on that ball. Oh.
Bazowie Zoo-wee-wah! Another home run! And that makes 3 home runs
Woo!
in a row! The Big Tops win!
That's not how softball works.
It is today.
Softball
Yep.
works. We're done. Hooray!
Next adventure.
Man, we didn't even get to bat.
You did it, Ragatha! We won!
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
Good job.
Totally, she did it.
Whatever you did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
good job.
existed at the right time.
Huh? Oh, cool.
Yay.
Not vegan anymore.
Oh hey. Wait.
Get him. Get him. Yeah.
What is going on?
That's the second time he got on all fours and shoot something.
Well, I hope we all learned that suggestion box ideas are actually not fun at all, and Caine's ideas are much better.
Well, some of them were pretty okay.
I kind of liked the low stakes ones.
I
The
thought
chill
first
ones.
Two were awesome. The rest, eh. Oh yeah, Pomni. I can show you that thing in the hall I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ragatha, your jealousy is not needed. Okay. You just chilling? You're gonna disappear? Just... Oh. Oh, that's the end. Oh, we're left on a cliffhanger. Huh. Oh. Interesting. So this episode had quite a bit of variety to it, both in animation art styles, adventures, and there's a few things to digest. In the beginning, Caine was very assertive that a good adventure has conflict, and there's been conflict in all the adventures so far, but as you could see in this episode, they really enjoyed the chill way more. Caine seems like he does want to make them happy when Zooble points out that they had fun in the last episode. However, Caine also stresses that his ideas being fun is very important to him. It seems like his purpose is to entertain them, and he realizes he's not always accomplishing that. Him saying the phrase intelligent AIs makes me curious about the different levels of AIs that Caine can put in NPCs, and even his own level of smart AI. It's one of those technical things where, of course, I was about to say the characters, but like the members of the circus would know those technical details, because why would they? And Caine would never explain them. But yeah, there's this Poacher's Paradise, which again, Jack's idea. He just wants to shoot the other people, you know. Of course, Gangle is his first victim, because Jax is very obsessed with having Gangle as his first victim. I do appreciate the democracy vote, and it's interesting that it was stated that Caine can't control their minds, but they voted to make him a vegan, and he immediately was like, oh shoot, I'm a vegan now. It really does bring the question of how much things can be changed and what the limits of those things are, because again, they were very assertive that Caine can't, well, Caine was very assertive, he can't change their minds. Also, I did eventually pause it and read what the brief says. In the brief, yeah, it says there's a baby headlamp. So it told Kinger, hey, there's light underneath there. That's why he knew to bring Pomni underneath. I do appreciate how much Kinger is for the adventure. Like, he's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's have fun. Regardless of his mental clarity. I did not catch this the first time around. It's crazy. It is interesting. Caine was like, oh, we need conflict. So it makes me wonder, is that why Jax later on in the episode shows his fear of corn? Is that why there was corn available? And the centipedes, like it was mentioned that there's centipedes in this bomb, but also later on in the episode, there's a centipede in the audience of the softball game. It makes me wonder, are the members of the circus manifesting these fears for other, let's say, players, other characters? Like, was Jax like, oh, Ragatha's scared of centipedes? That's been mentioned since episode 1. Is that why they showed up? Or did Caine manifest them because he was like, oh, we need something to, you know, some conflict? I really love their designs in 2D. I also like the post-production effects on it. It just looks real nice. I do appreciate Jax is like trying to be a friend here, and then Pomni is just like, you throw me out of a moving truck. Such a good bit. It's such a good bit for having him say they're gonna learn the popular foreign language English. I really want to see Gangle's room, and I want to see that anime figure. I really do. I hope we do by the end of the series. I really love how nice Zooble is to Gangle. In contrast, Jax just absolutely wants Gangle miserable. So Ragatha lets it slip that Jax doesn't have any friends anymore. Considering we know that many members of the circus abstract, it could be a sore subject for probably all of the members of the circus at this point, that technically they've all met somebody who's abstracted. I understand Jack's thinking where he's like, oh, if you try to act so positive, what's that? What do you call it? Toxic positivity, where you just do it so much that you don't know if it's true. But the problem is if you never tell people you care about them, they won't know. Sometimes people need to hear those things. I genuinely thought he had a tail until this moment. I don't know if I just assumed it or if it was in existence at some point. It's one of those things where, like, what do you call it? The Mandela effect? Berenstein Bears. That thing. Bubble seems to be like losing it. And yeah, it could be like, oh, quirky fun thing, but like I think there's something to Bubble just slowly getting worse. So this intermission has quite a bit to it. It is, you know, it's jaunty, it's fun, the music is good, the visuals are great. I love the dice. It looks like dice And the amount of like dots for eyes. Caine's all saying eyes. He sees everything. This. So Pomni and Jax get a bowling ball. Ragatha and Gangle get a cake. And then Kinger gets a bowling ball that he catches like Atlas. This, okay, so there seems to be symbolism in literally every single shot, but I can't quite parse what each of those shots are for, but this one scratches my brain. I wonder if this is Caine's feelings towards the members of the circus, because there's something I noticed is that Caine, he very rarely directly interacts with Gangle, but it's usually in the background. In fact, there's even a moment early in this episode where they come out of the first event, the off-screen adventure. Yeah, this moment where Gangle sees that her mask has been broken in half like usual and she's upset, and then Caine fixes it. And this is one of those things where it's like they don't have many on-screen interactions and dialogue, but like there's this and it's like, oh, now Gangle's happy. I don't think I've ever seen Caine be considerate, I guess is the right word. Like maybe this is just a one-off thing, but I feel like it's been a thing that like there's just a single scene where he's just like, oh, let me fix that. Nice. And it makes me go back to how like angry he is at Zooble here for basically questioning his adventures, which throughout this episode is really important for Caine, that he thinks his adventures are fun and interesting, and when he's being questioned about that, he's so upset. Yeah, and that's why he like makes them go on these adventures. So like, you know, that kind of thing makes me think, oh, maybe Caine doesn't like Zooble as much because Zooble questions him. And then when you get to these bowling balls, Zooble isn't even here. Why is Zooble not here? And then there's the cake on Ragatha, and the fact that there's cake on Gangle and cake on Ragatha, they're also the two that are the most positive and ready to go on an adventure. Ragatha being criticized for toxic positivity, which, you know, we can have varying feelings on that, but Caine probably appreciates it, and Gangle has always tried her best. I mean, that's probably also why he was like, oh, you're a shift manager in the last episode. So wouldn't be surprised if he really likes them because of that. And then he hates, it seems like he hates Pomni and Jax. Because Jax, as much as Caine is like, oh, let me make conflict, maybe he hates the kind of conflict that Jax makes. Because Jax conflict directly interferes with the two people, like the enjoyment of the two people who are very nice about his adventures. So like, is that why? And with Pomni, she's had nothing but trouble in the adventures. And, you know, all she's done has complained about, you know, about how much fun she's not having. So I can see that affecting how Caine feels about her. But specifically why it even, like, I started thinking about this is that Kinger is also hated, but he catches it. And, you know, having that imagery, just like Atlas holding the world, for a character we know, you know, someone who's involved with computer science, named Kinger, and is able to catch the world in his hands. It's interesting. And then he gets knocked out on a chessboard by a rook, thrown off the edge by a rook specifically. And it's that sort of imagery in that particular shot that makes me think that there's so much in this entire intermission about things that will upcoming episodes, or about things in the upcoming episodes, that we'll be able to look back on this and be like, oh, that's what they meant. That's what that scene meant. And, you know, we're on episode 5, and there's a total of 9-ish episodes? I actually don't remember at the top of my head. But, you know, like that kind of shot, it makes me look at all of this other stuff, and I'm like, well, is there, like, why Zooble, Pomni, and Jax for this little, like, almost like a CD album cover, you know? And, like, Pomni hitting this frog pose. And now there's that frog portrait we're gonna see in a second. Why these three posing? Why is Zooble barely in the entire intermission? Is it because of, again, like, is how much they're showing, how much Caine likes them? Is it something about who Zooble is that has it less? Why is it Zooble specifically that's like, hey, what are we doing? You know? Like, is the colors used here important? Should I be gleaning that from this shot? It's like, how much of this is metaphor and how much of this is for fun? And then this So we see Jax running through a corridor or the hallway. Kaufmo is X'd out. The mannequin, which I haven't brought up yet, but there is a mannequin in the beginning shot and it's very ominous. Yes, and there's the mannequin at the very end. It's the last shot. So it's like, is this someone they know? Is it an NPC? Is it someone who looked different, but then Caine forgot they were a person and then he changed their form to be like an NPC? Like, there's a whole bunch of options. But I think it's important that out of the doors, it's Kaufmo, this person, and then the frog that he stops at. And it's like, okay, there's no way the not anymore Ragatha says about Jax's friends. Like, it's gotta be the frog, right? I mean, maybe it's all three doors. Maybe it's Kaufmo, the mysterious NPC, and frog, that person. And then there's the art on the wall. Hold on, I'm so bad at scrubbing back. Okay, so we only see that, and then you see this art on the wall. Like, why is it visible? It's some kind of watery thing? Or like it's spherical, maybe it's another eye? Because there's a lot of eyes everywhere where it's interesting when they abstract, they're filled with eyes on a black void, but then you look at Caine and his all-seeing eyes where he has them everywhere. They evoke the same imagery but in different directions. And this, again, this photo, you can't see what's on the photo, but it looks watery, maybe underwater. They're spherical, like maybe they're spheres, maybe it's eyes, maybe it's just like a knee, I don't know. Or like, yeah, that's a much clearer version. Yeah, I can't tell what it is. It's just there's two something. But yeah, even like the colors, like Ribbit's door is purple, the handle is green, an emerald green. Let me see what the other doors look like. Okay, so all the doors are purple with a green handle. Purple for Jax? I don't know. Like maybe this is Jax's mindscape. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's super important because again, it's also the last thing. But Zooble stopping him to be like, what are we doing right now? It makes me wonder, are they, like, they're all conscious of the fact that they're going through this? Because from Pomni's reaction in the beginning, it seems like she is. She's confused. She's like, oh my god, what's going on here? Yeah, like, why in this first shot? I'm so curious about the character choices. Alright, so Bubble was part of the three face of the die, and then we're going into the one, which is, you know, one half of Snake Eyes, and then it's just Jax, Zooble, and Gangle that fall in there. And I'm not quite sure, like, why those three specifically. But yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot to pick apart and a lot to be wrong and right about. Why did Bubble eat Pomni? Oh yeah, this was okay. I want to talk about this too, where Caine unfolds them like what do you call it? Like what do you call it? Where, you know, where you fold a paper in half and then cut out little people. Oh my god, what do you call that? Hold on, I gotta look it up. Okay, so I just briefly looked up it. I don't know if it has an official name. It's like paper people chain, you know, where the kids craft, so you can make a whole chain of people holding hands because of the way you fold the paper when you cut out the person. So Caine has them spread out like that because you see they're all holding hands, and that's how, like, that's the motion you make when you open up one of those pieces of paper to show how many people that you cut out. It treats the people of the circus like Caine's little paper creation, and it really does scratch my brain about, you know, where people have talked about many theories about how the characters are in the circus. I am currently leaning towards the fact that their digital avatars are just a copy of their human consciousness. I think Pomni put on that VR headset or not VR, but you know, the headset that she talked about when she first entered the circus in episode 1, and I think real life human Pomni just kind of did whatever and then took it off and is living her life. I think everyone in the circus is a digital recreation by Caine. It's essentially like an exact copy of that person's brain the moment they put on the headset, but it's not technically them, it's a copy. And that's sort of thinking, when I look at this and see this motion where it's like that people chain cutout, you know, art project, it makes me think that's maybe likely. And you know, it becomes that question of, well, what is a human anyway? What is a sentient being anyway? It's always been interesting to me that, you know, Caine's name is Caine. There's the obvious Cain and Abel whole. It's always interesting to me that Caine has two colored eyes. And maybe that's not where you thought the sentence was going to go when I bring up the Cain and Abel thing. But I've always found it peculiar. Why does he have heterochromia? Usually when characters have heterochromia, there's two reasons. One, the creator just thought it was cool. But I feel like in this show, where things are a little more thoughtful, especially the fact that everyone's visual avatar has something to do with either their personality or how they feel inside, why does the ringleader circus guy have two different colored eyes? And especially when he's named after something that is very notable for being two brothers. It's one of those things where it's like, I've got some information, but it's like, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with it, what theory I'm supposed to hypothesize, but I think it's important, which is why I'm talking about it now. Even though I don't really have like a, Caine is two people in one body. It's like, no, I don't think that's that, but I think it's important. Yeah, and Caine has so many gestures in this intermission, and it's like, how important are each of these gestures? Are they just cool? Seriously, what are with these poses? I have no idea. I have, other than like the Pomni like rabbit one, and then the rabbit corridor, the rabbit door, not rabbit, Jesus, the frog pose, and then the frog door. It's like, maybe that's why Jax has been weirdly, not nice, but amicable with Pomni. I just feel like there's so much to unpack with that intermission, but there's so much that won't make sense until all the episodes are out. Yeah, Jax even brings up, I thought Caine couldn't. I think he can. Or maybe the others can because they voted for it. Like, something's weird there. In the Noir scene, they also go over their past a little bit. Jax shares nothing. So Pomni likes exploring abandoned buildings and posting videos about it online. I wouldn't be surprised if she explored an abandoned building and then put the headset on. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if those two things are connected. We don't know for sure because Pomni hasn't gone into details about how it happened. In fact, the fact that none of them have a cross-reference what they did before getting stuck has me really curious. Why wouldn't they talk about that yet? It's like, do they remember clearly? Because they forgot their name. Because that was one of the things that happened at the beginning. That was, you know, one of the rules of the world that we figured out quickly was that Pomni couldn't remember her own name, and none of them could. But they remember their past, or not past life, but like what they've done in the past. It makes me curious about why none of them have investigated how they got stuck. Because the way you figure out how you get unstuck is figuring out the cause of how you got stuck in the first place. That's kind of basic problem solving, but none of them have talked about it, and it's just so, why? Ragatha finally opening up and not being overly positive is great and makes sense with what happened in Fast Food Masquerade, but it's so funny seeing everyone's reaction. Especially because, like, you could see, like, Gangle, sad face, Pomni, also concerned, Jax. How do I describe this emotion? It's like focused, but it's like there's not a single, especially Zooble. Zooble looks so concerned. Whereas Kinger, I think, is just paying attention, which is all we can ask Kinger to do, honestly. But yeah, there's not a single person here that's like, yay, yippee. And then Ragatha's just like, yeah, whatever, haha. She's like, oops, I overshared. And then, of course, this look from Jax. And then he deflects immediately, because that's all he does. This is interesting. Jax has no idea about the wife. So it makes me wonder if Kinger's, because Kinger, they're like, oh, Kinger's been here the longest, which I think is really suspicious. But anyway, I think his wife abstracted before any of them showed up, or any of these current group of people showed up. There might have been other people in the circus, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was just, if none of them had met her before. Yeah, and he's scared of corn. And disappearing guy is the goat. He just goes. I love that Jax tries to cozy up to Pomni, and Ragatha is so bothered. And then Ragatha immediately tries to relate to Pomni with the one really big shared experience they have, which is in episode 1, which was really traumatic. I love this little face from Gangle. It's so sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure why corn specifically upsets him. Like, I try to think of common phobias and stuff, and I don't know. Other than evil Jax having the princess voice, it kills me each time. And you know what that also proves to I think Caine really likes Gangle. He didn't make an evil clone of Gangle. He just threw evil Orbs Man in there. And then making an evil version of Zooble, Caine just made them stupid. It's like, I genuinely think this is like Caine's impression of what an evil or alternate version of each of them would be. Pomni has been very like sweet and interacting with others. Like I joked, what was the last episode about Pomni always having these heart-to-hearts? So the evil Pomni is one that like runs her mouth in a with curse words. So instead of words of encouragement, it's words of bad. I don't know how to word that, but I hope you get what I mean. Whereas like Ragatha is like cartoonishly evil, where she's like cartoonishly positive. But him being like, oh, Jax is so frustratingly toxic to the others that he made evil Jax nice. And again, I genuinely think that's the kind of the thinking here, is that Caine just made evil versions and he didn't want to make a evil Gangle. And then, oh yeah, CNA, Caine and Abel. Also, like Caine is supposed to be in a announcer's box, but it looks so much like The Office. Like not the show, the office that Pomni was running around in, like with no smoking sign. Like here's the exit. Like it looks like that. Why would Caine make that for the announcer's podium or announcer's box? Oh, say that's good. Good bit. W bit. And then of course the centipede. Why are there fears here? The corn, the centipede, why? Was it Caine manifesting conflict? Is it just something on their minds? Like this evil Ragatha being like, so nobody loves you, you're gonna die somebody? Like, yeah, it's very much the opposite of how Ragatha is. Also, Jax getting along with the evil Pomni is great. Oh right, so the vote is called by whoever's not voting. And you can see that a certain ribbon is missing here. So yeah, Gangle is the one who is like, let's call a vote to put Jax in a maid dress. And Pomni voted no, which is very sweet. More sweet than Jax deserves, but you know. Dude, I mentioned this in the reaction, but I love his eyeliner. It looks real nice. But I really do love seeing Jax so, like, flustered. I'm just having fun. It's still so funny. And this is somewhat of Pomni's, like, heart-to-heart quota for the episode. Like, Ragatha's so concerned with her image and being nice that it's suffocating her from expressing herself clearly. So that later on in the episode, when she finally tries to express herself, she maybe goes overboard, where Jax and Ragatha almost like fight over Pomni. And Jax loves that he's essentially rage baiting Ragatha. And then after her outburst, she apologizes for her comments earlier. Because honestly, that's all she really does need to apologize for. Her behavior here wasn't like maybe it was a bit much for the actual situation, but it's nothing I would ever be like upset about. Like, she's mainly putting herself down here. I don't know, if anyone sees this and is like, oh, Ragatha, she was awful or wrong in this situation, I don't think she is at all. Because they're both accusing each other of doing essentially that they are forcing Pomni to be more like them. And it's like, neither of them are really doing that. Also, Pomni does, again, like Pomni said, she can think for herself. She's an adult. Yeah, because the worst thing Ragatha did all episode was the outburst here at Pomni, but it's understandable. And I think even Pomni thinks it's understandable. So much of Jack's mannerisms this episode is a cat. Like his eyes, and then this. Like, it's it's so good. I do love this. It was an off-screen moment, but Gangle got tips from Ragatha, who I don't know if yes, this was Ragatha's idea, this softball, because she played softball in real life. So of course she had tips for Gangle, you know, to succeed. And you know, Gangle really likes Ragatha, so she took her advice seriously. Oh, and especially that little look. Dude, I really do want to talk about that little look. She's so worried that Pomni is gonna hate her for that little outburst. And it's like, girl, chill. Like, the most understanding character throughout this entire series has been Pomni. Like, she's been pretty understanding. I mean, I guess technically the answer would be Kinger is the most understanding, but again, it's so brief because his lucidity is based on darkness, but Pomni has had a heart-to-heart with everyone each episode, and she's been so understanding. So seeing Ragatha's outburst was probably just more shocking than anything. She's not gonna take it personally, but Ragatha is so scared she will. And you know, it's probably just like trauma induced. Ragatha probably thinks that from the way she was describing her mom, she probably thought any outburst or got punished for any outburst. When you ball stress down and you keep balling it down, it comes out eventually, and it usually comes out and it's an outburst, and maybe not always in the opportune time or directed at the right person. And you know, I feel like that's Ragatha's problem, where she's still bottling up all of her emotions, and she's not gonna always probably react well or correctly, as we saw with her, you know, getting frustrated yelling at Pomni. But like, girl, chill. And yeah, Pomni offers her a second chance to do better, and Ragatha takes it. You know, Pomni did that so that she wouldn't feel bad. And yeah, she doesn't get the bad here, which sucks, but you know, we take those wins. But yeah, Ragatha is very focused on Pomni and Jax interacting. Yeah, and all the boats, I guess, disappeared in that moment. And him biting into evil Jax like that is funny. I agree with Pomni there, but it was a callback to the Poacher's Paradise, where he also got on all fours for no reason. But yeah, this is interesting that Pomni laughed, and then when she saw that, she like was like, oh, caught me staring. But it's like, it's kind of like, just because two people don't get along doesn't mean Pomni is gonna be like, oh, Jax is really cool, I don't like Ragatha, or Ragatha's really cool, I don't like Jax. Like, that's not how people work. She's gonna find that funny. She's gonna find things Ragatha does funny. Like, that's how human beings work. Yeah, Caine's still trying to suggest that his ideas are better at this end of the episode. I think that's genuinely like the whole crux of the point of the episode for Caine, is that he's trying to make them go, you need me to have fun adventures. And yeah, this little moment where Ragatha looks between Jax and Pomni's, I can't even say budding friendship, because it's more like Pomni's like, okay, sometimes he's cool, but then other times Pomni was like, you threw me off a truck, you know? Rocky friendship. But yeah, there's this one. So this one has a door, meaning they are or were considered at one point a person. I say person with like quotes, a character. Sometimes it's hard to describe, but a member of the circus. And I say that, okay, so because they have a door, they either means they came in just like Pomni, and that's why they have a door. And why I say they were considered one at one point is because Caine had that moment where he was like, we can't have NPCs running around the circus because I might forget who's who. And then he had a moment of silent horror, meaning there was something to that more than what was spoken. And I think that has to do with this person. Either this was an NPC that he accidentally treated like a circus member, and then they had a proper door, and because it's an NPC that still exists, that's why the door is still there. Or, which personally I'm more leaning towards right now, they are a person who was forgotten to be a person and is treated like an NPC. But because they're not an NPC, Caine just can't pop them the way that he did to Gummy Goo. But then it would speak to the question of, well, if they have a door, how can Caine forget that they're a person? And see, that's where I can't hard commit to one idea over the other, because it's like, why can't they just tell Caine, hey, I'm a person? Because especially with the fact that when Caine had that silent horror realization, did he just forget about everything that happened and the specifications that went into whatever is this Mannequin's existence? Because remember, when Zooble told Caine to forget, he forgot. Like, the circus members telling Caine, it's funny, as much as they go, oh, Caine doesn't have any control over our minds, they have control over Caine's. And you know, maybe that's part of why Jax could be made vegan, is because it was voted by the members of the circus, not Caine. So maybe minds can be changed, but it has to be due by the circus members, because then okay, I'm kind of getting off track. So now I'm thinking back to the other stuff and not talking about the mannequin. But yeah, something about this person's story is not, I don't think it's gonna be straightforward, whatever happened to them. Oh right, I was talking about Caine forgetting. Because yeah, they could obviously have been easily forgotten if they, or someone in the circus, or even someone who's not here anymore and abstracted, told Caine to forget. And that could be why Caine had that silent horror realization, is because he suddenly remembered. Either way, I think it's very important. I think that's why this little mannequin was in the beginning of the episode and Pomni saw them. and they're also the last shot of this episode. Something being the very first shot or the very last shot is super important for the episode. If you ever create any kind of content with or any type of art or film or anything, the very first shot and the very last shot are your first impression and your last impression. So you always want them to match either the point you're trying to make or something for the viewer to think on for next time. So like, I don't think this is insignificant. I think this is going to be very important to either a future episode or the end of the series. Like, I think whatever happened to this mannequin is going to be very important for either the plot or theme of the series. As for like, again, which way or the other with the specifics of it, I can't hard commit to anything right now in terms of theories. We just don't have enough information, but we have just enough to be like, this is pretty weird. So yeah, it was quite a lot to talk about. Oh my god, I just looked at the time of how long I've been yapping. I'll cut this down. But if you enjoyed the discussion, if you enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel out a lot. I'll be reacting to all episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus here on this channel. I have a playlist with all the episodes. Again, go ahead and go check them out. I'll definitely react to the next episode, so I'll see you guys then.